5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And this is going to be LzGaMeR as Terran versus Shew as Protoss on Kulos Ravine. And this is a very, very difficult map for Terran versus Protoss. And I really don't like the fact that most matchups are map dependent, or the Terran Protoss matchups affected greatly by the map you happen to be playing on. It really changes the gameplay, makes certain build orders valid, makes other build orders completely null, and this is one of the maps that's very, very difficult to play on because you have those two entrances to your base, assuming the Protoss player destroys the back rocks, and it just makes it really, really hard.
Yeah, these rocks on this map, including those ledges, I think it is a difficult place for Terran to play against Protoss as well. Just starting off the locations, we have Shew spawning as the blue Protoss on the bottom right-hand corner. I'm not too familiar with Shew, and it's actually... Excuse me? Do we have a problem? Yeah, I was actually getting the same issue. Your mic was getting really scratchy as well.
Okay. Maybe just through Skype.
Yeah, it might be Skype. Do you want to just...
Oh, there we go. I think you're back.
Okay, so Shew here spawning as the blue Protoss in the bottom right-hand corner. LZ spawning as at the top right as the red Terran. So it is going to be a TVP. So I was getting a little bit sick of watching Terran versus Zerg for so many games. So I'll be excited to see what the Protoss race can put up against Terran this game. And of course, LzGaMeR going to be commandeering the red Terran. Maybe you can discuss a little bit of what you'd expect to see from LZ and Shew this game, and how Protoss can really abuse this map. I really, like you said, I like those rocks. You can access the natural expansion really easily. So maybe that's something we'll see from Shew.
They can also abuse blink stalkers very, very hard on this map. They can do the little blink trick, blink up into the natural without sight over the destructible rocks, and then blink down into your main, and then do the same vice versa to get out, and it's very, very irritating. I've played a lot of people bust that out in tournaments. A lot of good Protoss players will bust that out in high-level tournaments, just because it's so easy to get a win. You just, 3 or 4 gate all in with blink stalkers, and then just abuse the mobility and the dual entrances into the Terran base, and it's almost impossible to stop. But anyway, I think we might see... It looks like Jake is doing some sort of fast expand build. He's at 18 supply, still hasn't dropped a Vespene Geyser, and
400 minerals.
He hasn't done his orbital. So, okay, he just did his orbital. I'm really curious to see what Jake is going to do from here. He got a very late orbital command, and it looks like he's just going to go build his natural out in the open on this map. Your natural has 2 different avenues of attack, and if our Protoss player scouts this, he can do some early pressure with stalkers and do tremendous amounts of damage. He'll be able to harass Jake till he's blue in the face, and there's no way you can bunker up your natural on this map. It's not really feasible.
Yeah, this I've seen Terran players go for fast expand 1-Rax FE before, but typically you'll put your command center inside your main base, and they even do that on bases with only 1 choke to the natural. So this is a very, very bold build to go straight out the door with the command center right at the natural and then throwing down that bunker. So that bunker will provide some assistance, but like you said, it's going to be difficult. And here comes Shew with the probe. Gonna see that fast expand, and it'll be interesting to see how he responds. Already has 2 gateways, warp gate on the way, and I wonder, would a 4-gate attack right here, would that be effective? I really think that could crush LZ's fast expand right here. And there we go, we have 2 more gateways going, or yeah, there's 4 gates, so we are going to be seeing a 4-gate from Shew. I don't know if LZ can hold on to it.
Yeah, LZ is just dropping the
3 more Raxes.
The three consecutive Raxes now, so he's going to be sitting at 4 Rax. But I don't know that the Raxes are going to be up in time. Then you've also got the add-on time. You've got to throw, unless you just want to keep them bare, you can just roll with standard barracks, but your production time is going to be halved without the reactor, and you're not going to be able to get Marauders out. So I think he's just going to go heavy Marines off the 4 Raxes, try and bunker up his natural more heavily. But Shew could easily just break out the back rocks here, and he is dropping a pylon at the gold, right as I said that. So I think Shew is just going to go for the backward entry here and force Jake to double up his D, 2 points of entry. It forces you to multitask. You don't know where he's coming in. It's very difficult to get scouting information on this map. There's cliffs blocking everything, so this is going to get very interesting. I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out.
Right on. Shew here starting to transition into the warp gate technology. He has that proxy pylon, has a couple of stalkers and zealots and sentries hiding behind the bush. He's gonna pop out and try to pick off that SCV that was constructing the bunker. He does kill the SCV, and there are 3 bunkers going up for LZ, showing how much defense he needs to hold off this push. But like you said, I don't know if LZ has enough. He can just the Protoss forces can just walk by that bunker, but it looks like Shew here isn't going to test it. He's not even gonna push it, gonna go straight for that back door. Proxy pylon warping in the additional reinforcements. Twilight Council going down, so we'll likely see Charge or possibly Blink being researched. I gotta assume it's Blink because there's so many stalkers on the field right now. And the rocks are almost down. Once those rocks go down, these 3 bunkers are just going to be nil. It's like they're just structures that are there for no reason at all. And I really think these barracks are in a lot of trouble. LZ here throwing down 2 more barracks to support, but really, can he hold? I really don't think so. This is going to be a tough one for LZ.
Yeah, LZ doing a great job scouting here, though. He sent an SCV into Shew's main, and he has another SCV that just scouted the proxy pylon and scouted the entire army, killing the back rocks. So Jake knows exactly what's going on. Great scouting. That was very impressive. It looks like he's going to go to kill the pylon with his Marines here. I don't know that he's going to be able to do it. He gets the pylon, but I don't know how many Marines he's going to lose here. This could get ugly.
The Stalkers chasing the Marines back. They gotta fall back to those bunkers, but I really think Shew should continue to work on those rocks. Yeah, he has 3 Zealots still on the rocks, and Shew here getting a Dark Shrine as well, so continuing to keep up the pressure, getting another Nexus down at the 7 o'clock location. Marauders trying to get pumped